Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, my friends, and hello, and welcome to another Golden Rhino Games update. Hi, it's me, Ian, again, back here with Golden Rhino Games, giving you a weekly update, kinda, sorta. We're getting close to the middle of the month now, so we're gonna give a quick wrap-up on what we have coming up this weekend and the next couple of weeks, so that in the near future videos, we can start talking about February 2024. Man, this month is moving fast already. All right, so a couple of things. We got some new product in, we got some things going on pre-order, we got events and activities going on this weekend. There's a lot. There always is. There's always something to do here, it seems like, which is great. But I wanted to give you kind of a snapshot into what we have coming up, going on, and all the fun things you can buy and get. So on that note, I will talk about some quick new releases slash I guess restocks, right? So first things first, we finally got back in stock some more Rumble Slam kits. These guys are great. If you haven't played this before, it is a fun wrestling game, fantasy wrestling, you know, because it's not fantasy already, where you're using your teams and trying to bash them into the ring and whatnot and win against your opponent. It's a lot of fun, and we will be starting up a league with that in the very near future now that we've gotten our full restock on it, which is great. Along that lines too, today is Friday after all, and so now Ravnica Remastered comes out. We have the draft boosters as well as the collector's boosters, and we will be doing some draft events for those in the near future, weather permitting. A little asterisk on that one for today. So you can look forward to that as well. We do have, like I said, the draft boosters. We sell them by the pack, the box, and as well as the Remasters Collector'd Edition. So you can come in and pick those up if you want, starting today. Also, though, we do have some fun, new, exciting things. As you can see, it's kind of cold and gray out there, but that's okay, because we got a fun way to keep you warm and looking stylish. Yeah, we finally got hats in. Not only do we have hats with the little beanies, or the little poof, or whatever they want to call it, but we also got regular standard beanies, and for those of you that actually like baseball caps, we've got two baseball cap styles. Standard, as well as flex fit. So it can actually form around your head. One size fits most, as they say. But those are great. Glad to finally have them, and you can pick those up starting up today and this weekend. All right. We got quite a bit. Today, as I had mentioned, is Friday the 12th. Look at that calendar on my watch, it helps. Friday the 12th. So we got two main events going on today. These aren't going to take up all the table space by any means. In fact, only two tables are reserved for each of these events. So only 4 of our 8 tables are reserved. The other 4 are open for open gaming. So I'll start there. But first things first, it's Yu-Gi-Oh! That's right, we're kicking off our sealed event. This one is with Spell Ruler. So you'll be able to come in tonight, buy into that event, and you're going to get 5 packs to build a 20 card deck. We're then going to play 3 rounds using those cards from that to try to battle it out and see who can do better. Each round you stick around, though, you earn an additional pack, which is super great because you can then open it up, trade with your friends nearby, or trade out cards from your main deck and try again. But save those cards regardless at the end of it, because whatever you earn today, you're going to be able to keep into next month and add on to the deck as we evolve. We're going to go from 20 cards to eventually down to a 40 card deck, or I should say up to a 40 card deck, and playing with the full points. 20 card deck today with only 4,000 life points instead of the normal 8,000. Next, we do have Learn to Play Drop Fleet Commander. Dave R. is actually coming in tonight at 7 p.m., and we're going to be setting up a couple of tables to teach you how to play Drop Fleet Commander. The game is awesome. Not only do you have ships that are battling it out in outer space, basically, and in the atmospheres, but you're also trying to drop off your troops onto the planet to score victory points. It's a really, really cool aesthetic. It's a really unique games type. If you're ever interested in seeing a game like this in action, tonight's your night. Swing in from 7 till 10, and Dave's going to be running demos for anybody that wants to participate. Tickets are $10. You're going to pay the $10 to get in. 7 of it goes to you back in store credit. The other 3 goes to David for running the demo, which is awesome. Now, I'm going to pause here for a second, and I know this is going to date the video a little bit, but just a fair warning. The weather isn't looking too good tonight. It might get a lot of snow. The roads might get a little bit bad. It's Michigan after all. The weather is looking kind of rough at around 3 to 5 p.m., which is just about when our events are starting. So if the roads are looking bad, or if there is a ton of snow, we will postpone these events, which means don't worry about it. We're just going to move them to the next week or the week after. We're obviously going to need to reschedule. So please call the store before you come up in attendance, or if you've already got your ticket, don't worry about it. Your money is safe. We will continue with the events. Tomorrow is Saturday. You know what Saturday is? It's open gaming! Tomorrow is Saturday, it's open gaming. Come on in, play the games that you want, and make sure, if you're not already, follow us on Facebook or on Discord, more importantly. We have a Discord server for the store, over 700 people in it, and constantly people are looking for games. If you want to play a game of, so I don't know, Star Wars Shatterpoint, let's see, point this way, Legion, or of course, any of the Warhammer games, and of course, Rumble Slam, join the Discord server and ask questions. Talk to people. The Discord server is for the community, for the community to talk and get together, play games, hobby, and or otherwise. And feel free to ask the staff while you're at it. If you ever have any questions about an event, product, or otherwise, feel free, at GRG staff. We're happy to help when we can get to you. But please, come on in this Saturday, play your favorite games. We're going to be open from 10 a.m. till 8 p.m. It's one of our longer days, so it should be super great. On Sunday, though, we're kicking off 2 events in one. Both of them are Conquest Last Argument of Kings. And we're going to be doing the Conquest Last Argument of Kings organized play event. This will be a 3-round standard 2,000-point event tournament style, but it's just so that people can come in, test out lists, meet new people, and practice before we get into the world qualifiers and all that fun stuff. Also, at the same time, we're going to have a table reserved with a store army set up so that we can run you through battles. And those are going to be our Learn to Play Conquest Last Argument of Kings. Conquest is an awesome game. Parabellum has done a phenomenal job with the lore, game mechanics, and pretty much everything to go along with it. And if you've never had a chance to play it, now is your time. Swing in Sunday. We're going to start at noon for the Learn to Play. And you can come in and try out either the Spires or the Nords and see which one you like better. But there are so many other factions to choose from, and as of yesterday, Parabellum has finally announced that the Sorcerer Kings will be coming to town soon, which is great. I can't wait to see those because I think this is literally the first time I've ever seen a Middle Eastern aesthetic in a tabletop miniature war game. It's super cool. Sunday, we've got our 3-round organized play event for Conquest. Make sure you sign up for that, as well as our Learn to Play. Tickets for both of those events are on our website at goldenrhinogames.com/events. So please, come on, check those out. So, starting Wednesday the 17th, we've got our late night board game night. This is a great time for you and your friends to come in and play your favorite board games, right? If you want to come in and meet with other people or simply just want a group of people to play with, it's a great night for it. We're open late on Wednesday nights anyway, so you can come in and play multiple board games with a lot of different people. It's great. That's going to start at 5 p.m. Most people roll in at about 5:30, 6 o'clock, so don't feel like you're going to be late. You are always welcome to drop in and play. But that's $10 per person to play, and you get the $10 back in store credit to spend on, well, your next favorite board game. We've got Friday the 19th. It's Disney Lurana. We finally have it in stock, and we're going to be doing some sealed events for it. This one's going to be a lot of fun. You get one random sealed starter deck, as well as an additional pack. You then get to sit down and play with a group of people, open up that pack, trade, or add it to your deck, and modify it how you wish. But we're going to be playing and teaching people how to play Disney Lurana. Each round that you stick around, you get one additional pack for free to, again, open, trade, or enhance your deck in some way. Should be a lot of fun. We've had a lot of people ask about this, so I'm really looking forward to this one. Not to mention, Disney Lurana is a great card game. It really is. Next up, Saturday the 20th. This is a big one. This is going to be our Showdown in Celestial Town, an Age of Sigmar random team event. So unlike a random doubles event where you get paired up with a new partner each round, the random team event, you're going to show up with 1,000 points with your Age of Sigmar army and get randomly paired up at the beginning of the day, and then for the rest of the day, you and your newfound partner are going to duke it out and trying to make it all the way to the top. But there's a catch. Winning isn't worth everything here. So we have a ton of different prizes that you can win based on just the silly things or the cool group combinations that you do. And yes, there are painting bonuses, but you only have to worry about it if both players on the team are not fully painted. As long as one person on the team has a fully painted army, you're awesome and you're good to go, and there's no painted requirements, so keep that in mind. We will be using Longshanks for that, and that event should be set up by the end of this weekend or beginning of Monday so that you can sign up for that. So make sure you have a Longshanks account when you do want to participate. I think we have 4 spots left, just to be clear on that. That one sold out pretty fast. Or nearly anyway. Up next, we've got Sunday the 21st. Now, Sunday, actually, this time around, is pretty jam-packed, which is awesome, but not enough so that there won't be open tables, so don't worry about that. On Sunday the 21st, we have our Warhammer 40k Advanced Tactics. This will actually be taking place in our seating area in the cafe. We have Leighton and his father, Scott, who are coming in, and they're talking about Warhammer 40k and how to make yourself a little bit of a better player. Now, better is kind of a strange word to say, because the game is what you make of it. But if you consistently play in events and don't understand why you're not able to score as many points or how your army works to the best of its abilities, this is the talk and discussion class for you. Leighton is our 2-year running store champion. He's an awesome kid and he's done a phenomenal job in the game, and the last 2 events he's run, he's racked perfect scores, which is just impressive. But the kid really knows his stuff, and I'm really excited to actually join in on this conversation. Because just like you guys, I'm not very good at Warhammer 40k. I know how to roll dice, and I know how to take a punch, but I can't win to save my life. Not that winning's everything, but it would be nice to know the ins and outs of the game. And they're going to be going over a lot of things like list builds, units and their effectiveness, deployments, and movement within the game. Different things like that. Something that you would think is very basic, but small tweaks to what you do and how you write your list can make huge changes. So this one's going to be great. I highly recommend attending. This will be the first one, the Advanced Tactics Basics lesson, and he will be doing a master class later on, which will be more hands-on, along with players set up in demonstration. That'll be next month. We have a last-minute edition. This is going to be an Infinity Meetup. So the Michigan Affinity Group has actually been looking for a new place to play, and they contacted us recently and are setting up a couple of tables. They've rented out 4 of our tables that day, and they're going to be teaching learn to plays as well as playing the game. So anybody that wants to come in and just watch is more than welcome to. But if you want to actually learn how to play, they have teams set up so that you can actually play the game. Again, $10 to play, just jump in, play the games, you get the $10 back in store credit, which is super cool. I love these guys, and I hope to see more of this in the near future. Going forward from there, we're going to kind of fast forward a little bit, all the way up to the 27th of January, and that's going to be our Food Machine charity event. We're partnering up actually with 2 different groups, one with the Food Bank of Ypsilanti, as well as Meals on Wheels of Ypsilanti. We're actually doing a tournament event with War Machine Mark IV to donate food back to the community. You guys have been super great and very supportive for us, and now that we have a very well-established business, I want to start doing events like this to turn around and give back to the community that gave to me. So this will be our first one in part of our food series, where you come in, it's a simple ticket, $10, but then you got to donate some food in order to participate. And the idea is that for every can or box item that you bring in, non-perishable of course, you're going to get some raffle tickets for some fun, goofy stuff that you can do. It's going to be a great day, a lot of fun, and if you're new to War Machine Mark IV, this is a great event for you, because it's very laid back and relaxed. You can come in and learn how to play, and there's not a heavy painting requirement. Plus, on top of that, donated a lot of model kits and some fully painted armies that will be raffled away. This will be a fun 4-round event that is all raffle based. So I really look forward to this one, and if I get a chance, I'm going to bust out my Orgos Sea Raiders and see what I can do. Not that I want to win anything, I just want to roll dice because the game's a lot of fun. It is January, and it is the first quarter of the year, which means the last Sunday of the month is going to be dedicated to our swap meet. So keep in mind, on Sunday the 28th, we will not have open gaming. All of the tables, in fact, will be converted into a bazaar where you can come in and actually buy, sell, and trade anything that you really want that's used and older for you. We have a lot of people in this community, and a lot of people got a lot of stuff over the holiday season, and some of that old stuff that's sitting on the shelf needs a new home to go to. And this is where you can get the deal. The swap meets are a lot of fun. We run these every 3 months. It's $20 to get in to rent half of our tables and set up anything that you want to sell, trade, or swap. Just know that if you want to trade or swap anything with anybody else, that's between you and the other person that you talk to. If you want to sell anything, though, you must do it through store credit here in the system. That way, this money goes back into the store, and you get store credit to buy on anything else that you want brand new for maybe something you just started collecting, which is great. This is hobby-centered, though. So hobby supplies, RPGs, rule books, paints, model kits, trading cards, anything like that. but it's not a garage sale. So please don't bring your old clothes or something like that. That's not the point of this. Anything that's hobby related. 3D printers for that case. We've had that happen last time. It's going to be super cool. I think we only have 2 or 3 spots left. So make sure you jump onto our website and grab your swap meet ticket if you haven't already. That is the rest of January. That is a lot. We're going to be moving into February going forward, and I can't wait to tell you about some of the events that are coming up for that, especially for our Pokemon sealed events. We've got more Infinity, Kill Team is coming up, and so much more. So that'll be super cool. Last, but certainly not least, I think I need to take you guys over to see this thing. Hold on one second. Okay, so I'm back to the front counter, and this is my new friend, Payi. We've partnered up with a new company that's an upstart company that is actually linking you and creating an account so you can add your credit card just like a digital wallet and pay in store. The way it works is that once you've made an account, just by scanning the little QR code here, you're gonna actually lean into this and it's gonna scan your face and your iris to unlock it and pay. It's super cool, and it's actually more safe than just thumbprint or even chip technology. Now, as part of this service that we have, it's really nice, but the company is being even nicer, and Payi is giving you 10% back. So, you got reward points, you are a military veteran, whatever it may be, if you already have a discount, this is going to give you an additional 10% off, but this is available to anybody. So if you just want to come in, create an account, pick up a couple of paints, and save 10%, you immediately can just by paying with this. This is a brand new service that was installed literally this week, and we will be testing it out for the company, but it's been great so far. We've had a bunch of people sign up for it, use it, and I have it as well. And it's super easy to do, and it can only scan you. The thing I will say though is you do kind of got to be pretty close to it, so don't worry about the guy behind you accidentally paying for your coffee or whatever it may be. But Payi is here. Buy anything with us using Payi, you get 10% off that transaction, which is pretty cool. All right. Talked a lot. We got a lot to go over. We did a lot of different events, and we got February on the way, not to mention a ton of pre-orders and new stuff coming out. So if you get a chance, jump over to our website, goldenrhinogames.com/events. Check out our events there. And don't forget, we got pre-orders coming up this weekend, as well as live pre-orders right now, and so much more. I hope to see so many of you in store, and don't forget, join us. Facebook, Discord, or simply just follow us when you can. Be in the store. If you're here, you'll know what's going on. But if you can't be, join us online. All right, guys. Thanks again. This has been another weekly update. I'm Ian with Golden Rhino Games, and I will see you in the very near future.